Hey there. Welcome to Old Line Watches. This is Jeremy, your old man from the old line state of Maryland. Today, we're going to be doing a review of the Zelos Swordfish 40 mil at the Blood Moon Meteorite dial. Before that, though, we're going to go ahead and do a quick wrist check. Today, it's the Phoebus Apollo in titanium. Feeling a little titanium-y today. Enjoying it thoroughly. And before we start, also, we're going to jump into something else for a viewer. Viewer Marlon asked me how the patina was starting to settle in on my Sal Baltimore Legacy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of show it's, I'm not doing anything to accelerate. It is just patinaing on its own, so to speak. And I'm rather pleased with the results thus far. Can't wait to see it get even more patinaed. All right, now it's time to turn the camera around and dive in on this Zelos. Starting things off, basic specs. We've got 40 mil diameter case, the 46 lug to lug, and a 50 mil end link to end link, because it's got the male end links there, mid links there. 20 mil lug width, 12 millimeters thick, weighing in at 117 grams, sized for my 6 3/4 inch wrist. It is powered out of the hood by a Seiko NH35. Everyone act very surprised. Case and bracelet are made of titanium. They are extremely well finished. Machine quality is outstanding as expected with Zelos. I very like the angular design here. I'm a really big fan of a design where it's like no curves at all. Everything's got a nice angle to it. Got straight brushing on the sides and rotational brushing on the lugs. A sapphire crystal with AR coating. Onto the case back, we've got it tagged with the Swordfish 200 meter limited edition 157 of 300. Also advertising the sapphire crystal. Screw down crown and case back, and the crown is signed and loomed. Bringing it up under macro here, we've got a sandwich dial that is well loomed with a mix of BGW9 and C3, I believe. We'll find out in a little bit on that. We've got the Swordfish 40 200 meter rated. We've got the Zelos logo printed on there. We've got a printed minute track running around the whole thing. We've got some cathedral style hands. We have a nice little pop of red on the end of the second hand there to follow it along. Ticking away smooth as usual. At the date wheel at 6 o'clock, always a preference, keep the symmetry in place. But the real reason you get this and the real reason you love this is that meteorite dial. Look at that. Yeah, you're jealous. It's okay. I'm jealous of me too. The bezel is ceramic, fully loomed. It's got a cool little hex design on the inner ring there. And the movement of it feels a little weird, sounds a little weird. That's titanium for you. It is perfectly lined up and a smooth and responsive movement, even though the edge of the bezel is not like the grippiest thing in the world, but it's still easy to move. So I'm very satisfied with it. All right, onto the bracelets. We said it's 20 millimeter at the lugs, tapering down to 17 and then back up to 21 at the signed clasp. Solid titanium. Screw links. And look at all of the edges here. It's all angles. And when it's time for the wrist shot, you're going to see some even more awesomeness. But we got a nice scissor style milled clasp here. A security holder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels of micro adjust because, again, Zelos. All right, let's try this thing on. Being titanium, this thing weighs like nothing on the wrist, and this is what I was talking about with those links. Look at the way the light just dances during that wrist roll there. Look at that. It's like a little disco ball on your arm. Just outstanding. It's a great fit, angled lugs. Contour nicely to the wrist. All right, welcome to the Lume party. You can just about read by the light this thing is just kicking off. I have no idea how long it lasts, and I don't really care because it is just so cool. I thought the crown was loomed. I was wrong. Oh well, such is life. Moving on to the time grapher. She's running 5 seconds or less per day. Good amplitude, no beat error. Just again, what you would expect from Elshon and company. As far as complaints go, the only thing I can almost say is, it's kind of hard to see, there's a little gap there in between the bezel insert and the inner ring of it there because of those hexes. And I just see that as a place where just like dirt and grit and other stuff would collect. No problem to clean it with something as simple as a toothbrush, but I always try to find something to say bad, something to say, okay, they could have done better here, you know? And that's really it. These are, for the price, I mean, these are as close to a perfect watch as you can get. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Zelos Swordfish titanium 40 millimeter with the beautiful blood moon meteorite dial. As always, like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah. You know the drill. You see it in every video that everybody does. So until next time, this is Jeremy, your old man from the old line state of Maryland, signing off.